Okay guys, we are ready for yet another KAM mission attempt. Once again, we will start by showing our mods, Shakti in the leader spurt. Shakti needs to be as healthy as possible. This one is close to 100k. And as speedy as possible. This one is 339, which is actually quite high. When you get to that level of speed, you could go ahead and do a crit avoidance arrow instead of a speed arrow. That will help her survivability quite a lot. And the speed down of 32 speed won't in that case matter much. The next character is Rex. Rex needs to be as fast as possible. He is at 315. Anything above 300 is doable. The higher the better. Target for 305. And anything beyond that is just a bonus. Health around 60 to 65k. He's a bit more than that. He's at almost 67k. You don't want him too healthy, as we actually want him to die to trigger the sacrifice. Echo, our second damage dealer. He needs to have a physical offense at actually a bit higher than 75, but you usually uses his grenade, and you see his grenade damage is above 11k, which is actually quite high. And since we are using the grenade more often, I've chosen to boost his special offense damage instead of his regular basic attacks. Also, his health should be around Rex's health. He is not modded for speed, but still at a decent 235. Arc needs to be faster than Echo. He's at 297. He also needs to be a bit healthier than Echo and Rex. Here he is at 83. And his physical offense needs to be above 9k. And finally we have Fives, who really needs to be as healthy as possible. This one is above 111k with a decent speed of 248. Aim for those targets or as close as you can get to them. Don't really care about other stats. The only one you could care about is his physical offense damage. But it's difficult to get higher than the current one I'm holding here at 5.7 while building up his speed and health. Okay, so let's go to the mission. And see what opening the game will bring us here. Okay, we got the opening that happens the majority of times, with Django doing a basic on the Reek doing an AoE, and the two B2s doing AoEs. So we got every clones and Shakti trampled, and it's Rex's turn. Rex will be hitting one of the B2s. He will not use form up unless we were suffering from burn, because it will be stripped away by the B2s momentarily. So basic on the B2. It's Arc's turn. Arc will transfer the turn to Echo and he will almost every single time he gets the chance transfer the turn to Echo. Keep pointing at the b2. Okay, the Reek actually did attack Arc this time. The Reek usually goes for Django on its first turn after the initial AoE. So that's quite interesting. Okay, so now we will get rid of Shakti's trample, because we need her to be able to take bonus turns, and you cannot take bonus turns while trampled. Okay, it's 5's turn. 5 will be using his basic almost every single time. Okay, we are about to trigger sacrifice with Arc, because Arc was hit by the Reek on its first move, which is kind of unusual, but still doable. We would just do a basic here. That would be a double basic to take down the bottom b2. Okay. Okay, now we are in slightly trouble here, because we do have both Arc, who's about to die next turn due to the burn, and we also have Rex, very low. We don't want that. So we need to get to Shakti fast, or Rex with his form up. We cannot do anything to trigger that. Besides, we can throw the grenade here. That was the basic on Django. Okay, so now we will do a form up, even though the b2 probably will strip all the buffs away, but we cannot risk more damage to our clones. Okay, and then we will do a heal on Rex, because he is the healthier one of the two. It's very unusual to do this, but we do this this time. Okay, basic on the b2s. I'm taking it down. And there goes the sacrifice. It's fine. Okay, so I want to take trample. No, she's not trample, sorry. So I want to do the middle ability on Shakti to speed her up to get to the healing ability as soon as possible. Django did a burn. And finish her up. Okay, so that was first part of the game. No, not the game, the event. And now we have the two main competitors left, Django and the Reek. We're going for the Reek. On Django here, we will do a... Where will we? Since we used form up, we won't have that available. Okay, so I will actually go ahead and do the stand your ground on Echo. Echo is the one clone we cannot afford to lose. I will give him a little bit protection back by stand your ground on him, but I will also make him non-trampled, which means he cannot hit Django. That's the downside of it. But the positive side is that he will now assist, as you see there. Anyway, now we will use Arc's second ability, as we always do when available, and transferring the turn to Echo. I will go ahead and hit Django. And now we got back to the heal. We need to heal Arc, who's very low. And here we will not aim at Django because we cannot damage him. We will aim at the Reek, throw the grenade. Back to Django. Rex won't be able to damage him, but his damage output is so low that we will only gain slight benefit from hitting the Reek, and actually we will not benefit at all because the Reek will gain turn meter. Okay, keep hitting Django for now. Switch to the Reek, as Echo cannot hit Django. Go back to Django, do a basic. And special again to Echo on Django. Okay, now we really need to take care. Django mustn't kill any of our clones or Shang-Chi, then he will gain Bounty Hunter's Resolve back. So, what I'm going to do is I will speed up Shang-Chi to get to her healing ability as fast as possible. Also, her middle ability will remove the burns from all of the other clones. Thank you. Okay, here we will just do a basic on Django. And he's gone. Okay, so now grenade on the Reek. And now, be aware that Echo is not trampled. So he will assist now every time you use a basic ability. Like you see there. And now we will need to take care of Shang-Chi. So I will remove trample from her and gain a bit of protection. Here I will use a form up. And Echo is now trampled again and cannot assist, so we will do the special and transfer the turn to him again. Shang-Chi's gone, that's fine. Here, use the aerial assault. Basic. Grenade. That's fine. Special. Echo. As usual. Basic. Okay. That's not so good. Basic. Basic. Hit Echo now. Ah, damn it. Okay. We're still going to win this. Basic. And a grenade. Should kill him. Yeah. It was close in the end, but still a win.